Cass and Steve, buckle up for the fun road.
Do you realize we're already recording? I wanted you all to hear what. Do it again.
Oh, there are a couple of things I truly enjoy.
Yeah.
Cleaning my ear with a Q-tip
So-
is like top 10 things in my life. that I
This
love.
was the sound of Cass cleaning her ear before we were recording a podcast. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hit that record button because I've been listening to that sound for 1 minute. And I think everybody should enjoy that sound. Anyway,
There's
good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon,
Good evening.
and good night.
Wherever you are in the world, for us, it is good morning Spanish time because it's 12 p.m. No, 12 p.m. And we are in Barcelona and 12 o'clock is still morning here. So, but you were just going to say something. You wanted to continue.
Oh yeah, I just got ready, and I always clean my ears after I get in the shower.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I thought, oh, when I get to Steve's place, I'm gonna
Yeah.
clean my ears. So usually I stay at Steve's house when we're in Barcelona, and there was a little Airbnb like 10 feet away, and so I'm sleeping there, and I slept in
Good.
so late. You said, "Are you dead?"
I said, that girl has been raped and left for dead on the staircase while she was walking upstairs to her flat. Because I walked with you yesterday night, even though it's just around the corner. I walked all the way to the door, and until the door was closed, I know she was safe. But this morning there was no reaction from her. I said, like, okay, I should have walked up the stairs
there,
with her.
tucked her actually in
Yeah.
her bed, locked her in,
But-
but I'm safe.
You know, actually cleaning your ears like that, you know that it's not always the best, but it
No,
just
I think
feels.
I think some people frown upon it.
Oh, really?
Well, they say that you actually need that wax
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
protect
yeah.
your ear.
Totally.
But
totally.
you know what? Sometimes you have to go with something that feels
Yeah.
good, even if it's not the best result.
So why do we have that in our ear?
The wax?
Yeah,
It's like snot in your nose.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what does it protect you from?
Well, it keeps the germs out of your body.
Germs. No, the germs will still go. It's dirt. Yeah. But another thing, also it moisturizes. It's like
yeah.
like a moisturizer.
Yeah, it's like
so
a lotion.
if you want to pick your ear and you have something on your finger, do not throw it away. Moist it on your face.
It is your natural body's lubricant.
Yeah, and also I heard to keep insects from entering your body.
Oh, that's gross.
I
You
mean,
know, there are earwigs.
oh,
Those little tiny ones with like the little pincher hands.
yeah.
Yeah, those are disgusting.
And have you seen those? There's a video, I think, on YouTube from a guy that had a moth.
That lays eggs.
No,
a
moth, like a small moth, in his ear. And they filmed while they pulled it out. Oh my greasy.
That is the most disgusting thing. There's I think it's called bot flies. And what bot flies.
I thought you meant
Butt fly.
a butt fly.
And they land and they actually lay an egg.
Under your
And
skin.
you have to wait until it harvests. And then you can pull it out. Go look it up on YouTube if you want to really lose an appetite and ruin your day, possibly.
Yeah, or they put these larvae and...
Larva.
That's what I said. They put these larvae just under your skin, and I've seen it, and that larva grows and has like a breathing hole. So you can see a little hole. It looks like a zit with a white...
Yeah.
But that white is actually the air hole of that larva. So what they do is they want the larva to come out themselves. So they shut off that air hole with like a wax.
So it suffocates.
So it suffocates. No, it starts to dig its way out until it's out enough that you can pull it out. Oh my.
So these are the things
Gross.
that, even though they're disgusting and so wrong,
we still want to
we
see
still
that.
want to see them. We can't turn away.
No, it's like
A car accident.
yeah, or straight sex.
Or gay sex.
Or
You're kind of like,
this is disgusting, but You're kind of fascinated about it. You still want to kind of
It's
see.
like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot turn away from Dr. Pimple Popper.
No.
And I saw the funniest thing. It was a cupcake, and somebody had a birthday, and they had a cupcake, and it was designed to look like skin. And you press down, and there's like a little hole, just like a zit, and out comes all this frosting, but it looks just like pus.
By the way, I got a surprise. You don't know what this sound is, but I do. This is the sound of a bakery here in Barcelona. Just feel how heavy these croissants are.
I've already gained 17 pounds since I've been here.
Inside this little bag are some croissants who are amazing. So talking about zits and insects and larvas under your skin, I bought you a croissant that you can, with a filling inside.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little croissant, a little chit chat, and we are going to have a little, wait. Another good sound is, oh, yeah.
And yours?
Oh, that was a perfect pop.
I loved it.
Talk about pimple popper.
Cheers.
Cheers. Give us 2 seconds. What's the subject of the day? We've been talking already for 6 minutes without even telling what this podcast is about, who we are, and what we're doing. But
this really goes to show who we are.
Yeah.
This is a podcast where you're going to find a casual conversation of two best friends in the kitchen, and you're going to feel like you are right here with us, but we're always going to give you a small tip that makes a big difference in your life.
Yeah.
And in the way that you view your life so that you can create more positivity around you and a brighter future. So one of the coolest things is that we get to go back to Utah, which is just like the best feeling in the world. So we're going to be having another event on March 30th. It's the perfect way to be kicking off spring break. I know it's spring break around that time. And not only do we have Utah event coming up, we have, for the first time ever, going to Canada. Now that is going to be July 21st. And oh my gosh, isn't that going to be just the coolest thing? It's going to be just amazing. So we're super excited about that. And also another really cool thing that's been happening is that we just finished our first round of our GPS. We are just like so thrilled with the response, with the connection, and it really is more personal, and it feels like coaching because that's exactly what it is. It's weekly calls, and we've been having fun conversations with the people and just seeing really how that accountability and community really makes all the difference in setting your goals and accomplishing your goals. So anyway, can't wait for us to be doing the next GPS 2.0, and that's going to be happening here in just about a month. So get ready.
And that is what this podcast is all about. Welcome to the Fun Road podcast. The Fun Road. Ooh.
That was great.
Let me try again. The Fun Road. Oh, it's gone. You get one shot at a good note. The Fun Road.
Yeah, it's working today.
She's trying to make me feel better, but I know I'm a horrible singer.
I don't need to try to make you feel better. That was good.
Can you sing bad? Try to do the fun road, but bad.
Fun road.
See, in my ears, that sounds great.
So today we're actually going to talk about ambition and the difference of possibly ambition and talent. I think that we get so caught up in, what are my talents? What are the things I'm naturally gifted at? That we sometimes shy away from the idea of take what you're passionate about and work harder than anybody else.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you will be able to be better than the people who are even naturally gifted at something.
I think, there's a big difference between having a talent and not doing anything with the talent, or not have, and sorry for that. That was just a warning saying it's 12 o'clock in Spain. Or not having a talent, but having a lot of ambition. So now I'm thinking if I to put two people next to each other And one has a lot of talent and the other one has a lot of ambition and is very confident, I will do it and I can do it. And the other one has talent but no confidence. The one with no talent but ambition and confidence will beat the one with competence.
I actually think that ambition and confidence really go hand in hand.
Totally.
So we always say confidence beats competence.
Love that.
And it's so true because you can have the same skill set as somebody else, but just the way that you feel about you reflects on everything. If you have that die hard feeling where you're like, you know what? I don't know it yet, but I'm very teachable. I can learn, I can grow. It's such a contagious energy, and people naturally are drawn to that and want to teach you. You know, my husband, his best friend is an incredible designer. His name is Ezra Lee. Go Google him. His houses are so cool. I've showed you so many pictures.
Ezra Lee.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to spell that. Google it. Ezra Lee.
Ezra.
Ezra.
Last name Lee. Lee.
Ezra Lee.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Brian and Ezra were roommates in college, and we actually lived right across the hallway when we were both first married and having new babies. And Ezra, he went online, he ordered a ton of books on architecture and on building and on design. And he just started gathering information and learning and learning and learning. And then Ezra's confidence oozes from him. He is such a confident guy, and he ended up working with a very established builder who owned a very big company, who kind of took Ezra underneath his wing and said, I'm going to teach you everything because I can tell that you have what it takes. You just don't have the skills yet.
Okay.
And now Ezra has grown that dream and that ambition into a huge company. And we have something called the Parade of Homes. And it's with all the new designs of the year. And he always wins.
Wow.
And so people come and they tour through his houses. Yeah. His designs are so cool. And I've always seen that ambition is his winning skill.
Yeah. It reminds me of my sister. Google her. Wait, don't Google her. You won't find much, actually. But my sister, Pascal, is very, very talented. In my eyes, she's very talented. And other people think the same way. But she is lacking ambition. I mean, I'm sorry, Pascal, if you're hearing this podcast, and this is a good test because you always say you listen to my podcasts. So if you listen to this,
send us a text.
Send us a text and said, I heard what I know what you said on the podcast last summer, something like that. That's a joke that didn't land. It was like, from the movie, I know what you did last summer. Because
I know what you did on that podcast last summer.
Exactly. I know what you said on that podcast last summer.
See, you have ambition, but no talent. That landed. You got the ambition for your jokes.
It's my part now. Okay. So I got the ambition for jokes, but
no talent.
No talent. That's why I'm sticking with you, because you're super talented. Anyway, so my sister, very talented, but she does not have the ambition to make her talent into an empire. She could literally have her own big company. She does have her own big company, but she works at home just by herself. If people want to, she's like a graphic designer.
She's very casual
art
about
director.
her talent when it could be a worldwide known name.
Exactly. And I think, you know what? I'm going to ask you a question. If I would say from 0 to 10, talent, let's say presenting our trainings for the Fun Road, just the way we present from 0 to 10, how would you scale me?
On your talent?
Yeah.
A 10.
Really?
Yeah, you.
Oh, you're only a 7 for me.
Yeah, that's
fine. No, I'm joking.
One talent I know is how to team up with people who I learn from.
Now, your presenting skills for me are also a 10. But then when we look at ambition, wait, maybe that's also a 10.
But this
Your
is
ambition is a
something-
10.
My ambition is...
So you scored 20 at 20, 10, 10.
Same for you.
Perfect. And I
But
think
let me tell you that I didn't... So this is something that I lacked ambition for so long. So this is a newer, in the past decade, version of myself. Because growing up, I got very used to lowering my level of expectations so that I could ease the pain if I didn't get my goal. So, for example, I would try out for a team, but I would kind of pretend like I didn't really care if I made it. I never would shoot for getting straight A's. I always was fine with B's and C's.
I never shoot up to be straight.
Exactly. And you were fine. you landed. So it's something that later in life I realized that talent doesn't get you very far if it's not backed by ambition. Ambition is almost like if you start a fire in somebody because they have talent, if you're not constantly feeding it with new wood and stoking that fire and pushing it, then it doesn't grow into this big, huge flame that can grow into other things. And so I really lacked ambition for a very long time, but it really came from my insecurity of failure.
So we could actually look at talent and ambition as a seed, because I love to compare passion with a seed as well. But talent could be a seed that you plant, and then ambition could be the water and the sunlight to make it grow.
Yeah.
And even if you plant a seed and you don't really give it a lot of caring, maybe naturally it will grow a little bit and it will get moist from the ground, the soil, but it will never grow faster. So having your talent, but then on top of that, a good ambition is really a formula for success. But then I truly believe that's something else, because we do know that ambition comes with confidence. But I know there's a lot of people who have ambition. Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. But they are lacking that confidence.
Yeah.
So it could be like ambition is the water and confidence is the sunlight. You need both together. And if you have them together, you can grow really strong, get strong roots. And I think this is, it's almost like you need talent, ambition, and confidence, all three together to really gain success.
Yeah, I really...
Wait, before we continue, I got this bag of croissants open. That smell is just overwhelming. Love it. What do you want? One with raspberry inside. It's a good one.
Last night, Steve made an amazing dinner, and we ate it like at 10 p.m. It was
which is very normal.
It was gnocchi. Oh, that looks gorgeous. With sausage and mushroom. And I feel like that gnocchi solidified to a full 10-pound brick in the bottom of my stomach.
That's what it does.
And so I'm looking at a croissant and saying, it looks so good. And inside, it's just going to pound that brick.
Yeah, it pushes the brick of gnocchi through your
But you want to know, I cannot say no. You're a feeder. I got to say no.
That's why my boyfriend is so fat.
That's right. You keep
No, he's
feeding
not
it.
fat.
No,
he's
not.
Very lean, very muscular. I mean, when you spank anything, I'm sorry, these are details.
You pat his back, you grab his arm.
Spanking is something completely different. When people are going to think, oh, we do not want to hear these details. And I'm not sharing those details. But when you tap him, shoulder, back, butt, leg, front, it's like
solid.
Right.
So one time my grandpa was giving my mom a hug. My mom is the same. I mean, that woman's so tiny right now, but she just very strong. And he gave her a hug and he said, "You feel like steel." And then he went and he hugged the next person. I can't remember who it was now that I'm saying this. The next person he hugged, "You feel like foam rubber." Can you imagine? It's like,
oh my God.
Oh, I want to feel like steel, not like foam rubber.
I did that once with my friends. We were all together having dinner, and I have one friend who's tiny, small. His name is Luke. Luke, like Luke from Star Wars. Okay, Luke. Anyway. Yeah, but it's Luke.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, everybody, do you know what you have to do when somebody is choking? And everybody goes like, no, I will show you the technique. And I said, look, come over here. Oh, wait, talking about a boyfriend. Look who just walked in.
Woo! We were just talking about how you touch any part of your body and it's just hard to steal.
Yeah.
Even if Steve is a feeder and tries to feed you croissants.
I'm not going to comment that.
Say something in Spanish to the podcast.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis todos? ¿Algo más?
So, I'm sitting there with all my friends, and I'm saying, okay, everybody, let me show you what you have to do when somebody chokes. Look, come over here. And he said, no, please, not me. I said, relax, I know what I'm doing. Turn around. So he's turning around, and I show everybody a Heimlich technique.
Yeah.
So I go with my arms in front of him, make a fist right under his ribs, my other hand there. I said, and I see the panicking look eyes. He goes, oh,
poor
please.
guy.
It's like me, 6'4".
You
Him,
don't understand your strength.
no, I realized that after I did that technique. He, 5 foot. How big is 5 foot?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, 5 foot for sure. Short, skinny, no beard, like blonde
Like
hair.
it's
That
like
is,
Bridget.
yeah,
It's like
Like that.
Bridget as a man.
exactly. As a man, but 10 years older than me as well.
Fragile.
Fragile. You can break him in two. That's kind of what I did. So I said, okay, everybody, look, this is what you do. Take your hand here. And I see, I already,
Oh my god.
he kind of burped because of the pressure of my arm on his stomach. My other hand here. And all you do is you just pull. And while I pull him, I just hear, and I broke his rib.
Shut up right now.
Broke his rib on the spot.
Oh my gosh.
Broke his rib on the spot. He goes, I said, what's wrong?
Oh my gosh.
And he's falling into the sofa. I think my rib is broken.
Everyone's just laughing.
Laughing.
Poor guy.
And he tried to laugh as well. Yeah, he had to go to the hospital. And
No wonder I've never met this guy.
It was a very-
taking you off the friend list.
they said it was a very clean
Break.
fracture.
Snap.
Yeah. So it kind of healed quite fast. But yeah, sorry.
A
So
broken rib is
whenever
one of the
you
most
choke
painful things.
and I'm coming to save you, run.
Run. Steve will not save you. He will break you.
I will break your rib, but maybe that piece of steak will be out. Anyway, so how did we get to that subject?
I'm not sure, but we're talking about being
Oh,
firm,
firm.
something like that. Anyway, a lot of people have gifts that you know that you're naturally built with, that you're naturally gifted in. And if you feel that you can really build it into something that can be something you are so proud of and that you can use your passion on your every day and that you feel like your life is really filled with purpose because you're using your natural gifts, do what it takes to channel that inner ambition and go for it. No
Yeah.
one's going to do
Yeah.
it for you. No one's going to say, hey, let me hold your hand and make you believe in yourself. It
Yeah.
has to come from daily practice of you just knowing that you are worth it and that you deserve to feel completely fulfilled in your life.
Are you one of those people where you have a lot of friends and family around you? Wait. Oh, I mean, where's the raspberry?
I don't need it. It's so good.
Where if family and friends around you are saying, oh, you should do that. You should do that. And you're the only one saying, I don't know. No, not really. So you cannot be your own enemy when it comes to ambition. You cannot be the only one telling yourself, you shouldn't, you shouldn't, you shouldn't. If other people tell you, you shouldn't, we still keep going because that's what ambition is all about. You believing in yourself. And we had a conversation last night that on our road, we have come to a point where we are confident in what we can do, that even a comment of somebody else saying, should you really do that? Or this is the worst word. Really?
Really?
Like, really? Oh,
Really?
I want to do this with my life because I have a talent and I want to bring it out and have ambition to create that. And then a friend says, really? Horrible.
Because what happens is all of a sudden, every insecure that you are trying to hush
Yeah.
comes screaming out. And it's like, oh, that person just confirmed that they don't think I should do it. But you know what? Who even cares? You're not going to get everybody's approval anyway.
No.
So you may as well go for it. What do
Yeah.
you have to lose?
So I think this is a very cool subject to think about it. So whether you're driving in a car right now, you're on a plane, you're just at home listening to us, I want you to think, do I have a talent? Do I have ambition to make that talent successful? If I do, why is it not working? Am I lacking the confidence? If you are lacking the confidence, we got a good tool for you. All you got to do is come to our training.
We have live events that really give you a strategy for success.
Yeah.
Starting with, what are your strengths? How do you set goals? How can you combat some of these, fight off these negative things that you have along your way?
Yeah.
And they're so fun. Of course, you cannot take the silliness out of us. So even throughout the day, I cannot talk today. We have such fun experiences throughout the entire day in those live events. So it's such a great tool to really jumpstart your new plan.
Yeah. Next to that, if you say, you know what, they're always traveling because I'm going to Europe, the US, Latin America, we're planning Australia, we're planning a lot of different events all over the world. But if you say, oh, I can't make it to the event, we got good news for you because we even do the training online live. So you can take this training from your own sofa. It's called the GPS, Guided
Plan
to
Success.
Exactly. So if you feel like doing that, you can just go online, go to thefunroad.com or cassandsteve.com and click on GPS.
We've spent a lot of time together where you can look at me and I know exactly what you mean. Let's switch off words if you could. Guided
Now you
to success. So thanks for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Do us a favor. If you like listening to us, share this podcast with other people. It's such a great way to add a little pep in your step. We hope we put a smile on your face, even when we talk about crazy topics and cleaning out our ears and Dr. Pimple Popper. We sure appreciate your love and support. And go ahead and write us a review. Steve is making fun of me, by the way.
You know, when we're recording, we can actually see on the... I don't know how you call that actually, but anyway, we can see when I'm talking, which is like all a little bit lower in volume, and then yours just have these peaks of volume. Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening. See you soon. Take care.
Bye now.
Bye.
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 Cass and Steve.